Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those that are new, welcome. On this channel, I like to walk you through a day in my life as a tech founder in Seattle. So for today's agenda, it is pretty full because it is a Monday, and one thing I didn't film is that I had a meeting with my product owner and product manager where I just had a demo of what they have done so far with the landing page of the product. And I am about to have a meeting with one of a potential recruit as I am building my team. And of course, I have a lot of emails to respond to that I couldn't respond to over the weekend. I also have to work on the upcoming event. I'm working on an idea of an event that helps connect content creators and brands that are looking to hire content creators and allow them to network virtually. So I am going to be working on designing posters for that, setting up a registration page, and so much more. In between, I will have a bunch of other admin tasks. And to finish up my day, I will be attending an event by the Female Quotient in Bellevue that is co-sponsored by Delta Airlines, and it is really meant to support women. So I'm very excited to be attending that, and I'm really grateful that a friend of mine told me about it. So I will be meeting up with her and we'll be heading over to Bellevue. And for this week's challenge of the week, I wanted to talk about, the challenges of really creating a balance in running a startup and making sure that I'm healthy and taking care of myself. So I want to kind of walk you through the challenges I've been facing and how I've been overcoming those challenges. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and let's get started with the video. Hey Fad, how are you? Now, Creator is a powerful platform that consolidates over 10 tools into one, making it easier for content creators and talent managers to connect with brands and monetize their audience. Okay guys, so it is almost 5 p.m. and I got ready, I showered, I changed, well, except I kept the same coat, but I have a skirt on now and a white top and did my makeup, and now I'm ready to go to the event. It's beautiful and sunny outside, so yeah, let's get going. I'm supposed to meet my friend here, somewhere here. Sephora is over there, so I'm supposed to meet her somewhere. I'm not quite sure where because it's a one-way. I just realized, so I'll just stand here until she calls me. And you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Stephanie, founder of Pulse DNA, driving with my fellow female co-founder, Seattle founder. You're not my co-founder. We're co-founding a really strong ecosystem of tech founders in Seattle. That's what we're founding here today.
Yes. I guess female founders supporting each other, helping each other rise and grow.
For sure.
In this ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to build the ecosystem because we find it's very much unsaturated, very skinny, and giving first checks in from the angel or VC realm. And there's enough talk about this now. I just had a conversation like this with Surf Incubator, and they're starting to consider and create incentives to fund female founders first. So
that's amazing.
We're gonna start creating these hubs.
Let's get it done.
Buckle in for the ride.
It's needed.
It's gonna happen.
Yes,
it's gonna happen.
You have to, talk it into reality. You have
Speak
to believe.
Into reality.
There we go. That's the right word. That's the right phrase.
See Shelley from Female Quotient, Alicia, CMO of Delta Airlines, and Sheryl, the star of Abbott Elementary. And we're going to talk about female entrepreneurship because we know we're very much underrepresented and underfunded. Yes. And of course, I had to go with another female founder in Seattle.
Thank you.
Who's filming me right now?
Very, very excited to be attending the event. Very grateful, and that Stephanie invited me to the event. I would not have noticed that it was going on, so I really appreciate supporting other female founders.
It's a must in this ecosystem because there's not enough representation, and there's certainly when we unite and more people talk about what's needed, someone will feel like it's the right idea, and we don't mind if it's their idea or they feel like it's their idea, just as long as they're putting the dollars aside and investing in us. And investing in us is quite literally writing the checks when we're still making the products, the MVPs work, and the world says, yes, we want this now. We need those investors to rise up. And that's, funnily enough, that's the title of this event, Woman on the Rise.
Awesome. I love it.
Advancing equality together. Here. I actually looked it up for events long before that we have this custom hotel. You got the beret on. Everywhere I go,
what do you think? It won't it be too much if it's another red? Yeah, the blue, yeah?
I feel like the blue would look good and bring out the accent in your scarf.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
So you want to make it? It's about doing it.
Oh, great. I look like a captain now.
You're owning it. I like it. It's
Yes.
good.
We are, such an incredible team because we all learn from each other, and that is the power of team.
Very, very, very hard. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody gets an opportunity. And, I've worked really hard and have had the great fortune of getting some great leadership opportunities. And with every opportunity that I've had, my number one focus focus. And this isn't any leadership team I have built or led. I have focused on giving women greater opportunities than when I had started and had joined with them. And that's how we thrive. And I've had the most amazing opportunity of working for 3 Fortune 100 brands. And these are brands that have a tremendous amount of power and influence. And I don't take that.
Well, hold on, they're taking pictures. Experiences where they feel that other women left them out or didn't care about their rise. I did not have that. Now, I'm not going to say that that didn't happen, but I was not aware of it because I was so dead set on finding who was going to help me. I didn't wait for somebody to find me. I had to go out there and find the help I knew I needed, the help I knew I deserved. Very often we get stuck in a place where we feel like, well, who am I to ask for help? And, well, maybe I don't deserve it. That is some bad, crazy thinking. I have never met one man that ever thought he didn't deserve exactly what he wanted.
My name is Manuela,
Hi everyone, I'm Tameka McNair.
and this opportunity came to me to lead and be the executive director for the Microsoft Alumni Network.
And my purpose statement is to empower everyone that I encounter to become the best versions of themselves and to discover purpose.
Your partner at Deloitte that gave me a big rise in my career, and I will never forget that. It gave me an opportunity, and I just want to say a big thank you to you, your partner, and so was this Alicia. They always said yes, and they were girls, and I can't tell you that so many senior women did not want to come because we had hair and makeup in the middle of the lounge because they were embarrassed to show up. And I very intentionally put hair and makeup so that women would own their feminine and not go to the golf course and go where the power was, which is where the men went. But they came and became girlfriends, and we all supported one another. We talk about service. This is service at Delta. We just want to acknowledge you and say thank you. Fly Delta, everyone. This is not scripted, so I hope Delta's not mad at me, but I just wanted to do a shout out to you.
Okay guys, so we have made it to that part of the day, which is challenge of the week. Now the challenge of the week this week hasn't really been a challenge of the week. It has been really more of challenge of a lifetime, it feels like, or more or less a challenge of the past 16 months. What most people don't know is that when I'm very passionate about something, I kind of just forget everything else exists. I forget to eat. I just work non-stop. I don't take lunches. I don't take breaks. That's exactly how I work. That's just how I am. Actually, not even when I'm passionate about something. Anytime there is literally work, I do not know how to stop until I finish, the work. And sometimes that's not possible because there's a lot of work to be done. So what I find myself doing is working 17-hour days consistently over and over again. And that is actually really not good for your health. And of course, I have, experienced this over and over again with my past work, in my current work, where I would actually physically get ill from just overworking too much because the body just gets exhausted. Now, what I have been practicing for the past 3 weeks or so, probably less than 3 weeks, is try to be more active, to exercise more. So it's actually been more than 3 weeks, but maybe I haven't been as consistent. I have been trying to go to the gym on a daily basis. Now, I'm the type of person who doesn't like gyms because I don't like running in the same place. Generally, I like to go for 2-hour walks, but you can't do that in the winter. At least I can't, maybe other people can. However, now that it's beautiful and sunny outside in Seattle, I can actually go to my regular long walks and runs. And what I have recognized and felt in my body is really just how great I felt and how much more stress relieved I am. I sleep so much better after going for a very long walk and run. So I basically combine the two. And I recognize and feel really within my body how much better my muscles actually feel after I exercise. I think after spending so many hours at this desk without stop, oftentimes minimum 12 hours of non-stop work, the body just feels so much pain and it is so tense. Like I even feel it right now. But the second I go for my walk, which I'm not going to be able to do today because I'm going to the event, but I'm going to be pretty much standing and moving around. So that will slightly make up for it. But the reality is that you really do feel it. You continue to feel it throughout the body. And I recognize that by actually going out and exercising and really being active and not just like lifting weights, but actually going for a run and getting a lot of the body muscles moving, it really just makes you feel a whole lot better and it just clears the mind. And it's something I would recommend for people that work too much, like workaholics. But the reality is that I do work a lot, and actually a lot of my friends ask me to stop working so much. And yes, I do know working too much is bad for me. That is why I am consciously trying to go against my nature and exercise and take care of myself. And then also I would like to pass that message over to you guys to take it further for your startup journey, because when you do start building, you will face those challenges where you need to work a lot because you're understaffed, or maybe just because you're very passionate about it, and it's important for you to take a break. All right? Okay guys, so I may not get a chance to do an outro because I'm going to this event. It might end up taking a little bit longer and it's gonna get dark, so I'll probably do this outro now. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and leave me a comment in the section below, because I really do enjoy reading your comments and responding to your comments. And if you are in the greater Seattle area, or if you're a content creator anywhere, just go to the link in my bio and go ahead and click on the link so that you can subscribe for the upcoming event to connect with brands and really just network. It's meant to be a networking thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.